Just one more cup. I'm getting wasted. Yo, I gotta bring Tataru here. Do you think they can animate Tataru to be like just a little tipsy? That'd be amazing. Oh, jeez. Oh, I've been in the Lala only house here. It was great. I thought just like bird came down from the sky. All right. We want to speak with a man by the name of Gobley. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, Lil, perhaps Lamont could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Oh, okay. Man's name is Beeblejaw.
Me? I'm a chef from Tural. I come here to buy Gobley's Mezcal, the finest in Tural according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations. Else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement.
You telling me that he gets you drunk on purpose? Gobley might be deft and a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of sun perch. Interesting. There's not much I can say about Gobley, but I can tell you what Gobley's been saying. The other day, he was muttering about monsters prowling around agave jaws. Agave jaws? That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. At Agave Jaws? That's somehow my favorite and least favorite shark movie.
He was a shark, but he also tasted delicious.
Their presence has made it hard to procure said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of the product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't make the thing they love. Hello? So, what did you find out? Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley's working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. Oh, you mean the one I literally just passed earlier? Okay. Oh, okay, sure. Bum, ba, bum, bum.
You have business with me, sir? Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work?
It's gonna be a silly scene. You know when the silly music starts.
Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man.
We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal. Assuming you have any on hand, that is.
Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap.
We don't have Pell. but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal.
No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them.
No deal? Just like that?
Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? No, he's gonna get you drunk. Get out of there!
Now the real bargain begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? Obviously the monsters in the field. Come on. What? What? Just get it out of the way. Oh my god. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hubigo chief, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance, and brewed from the finest leaves, of course.
Ah, you're right, absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hobigo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with the added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after.
Should we offer to call the monsters causing him trouble? Hey, not yet. I feel like we should just do it now, but like, all right. Who am I to... As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence.
When the contest is decided, the subsequent
ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility?
As a matter of fact, yes, I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I could secure the deal.
Well, I think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volakshuna, Strunza. It would be such a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments.
What you trying to say about my garments? They seem proper. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer, something ideal for court?
We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing, an introduction to a weaver. His name is Balnuk, and his works are highly regarded in Tural. She is good at this. As a supporter of Waklamot and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in a selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion.
That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one which I would like to take full advantage. But the scales aren't quite balancing.
Now we hit him with we're gonna go out and whack some monsters. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in agave jaws? Or is it yaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you.
Truly? I'd be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that I saved expenses and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. All right, fair trade.
Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, and then I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory lever to Bolnock. The fields you're looking for just north of Wachunpelo. Be safe. Fair trade. Fair trade. I'm still on the lookout for a certain little tiny boy. Somewhere around here is a little tiny corn boy, and I'm gonna find him. I don't know where he's at, my little tiny corn man. Northeast, so this way. Like up here? Oh, didn't mean to do that. There's Waclamont. I mean, I guess we'll find it up here. That should be Agave Yaws. Just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests. Okay. Will do.
Any of y'all got one of them things over here?
Ah. Oh no, he wasn't a fan! Is it up there, probably? I'll find it. I'll figure it out. I realize that I've spent most of my time in this zone at night. When it was daytime, I was in like a long-ass cutscene. And every time I come back here, it's been nighttime. Yo, that song sounds so good. I'm genuinely upset that I don't get to hear it more. So, up there. I see it. Nuh-uh, you don't want none of this shit, man. You know what? I'll double fight. I don't care. Really? That didn't kill him? Nice. Where's the next one? South. I'm gonna assume it's either down here or in the area I can't get to. We'll find out real quick. Wacklebot! Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this is no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Great. What is over here, I wonder? What is over there, I wonder? We can get that real quick. Hold on. Hey, yo, where you at? To the west. So literally right over there, huh? All right. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Music in this expansion is great. Yo, what's going on over here? Barbmole! Or is that Barbmole? Uh-oh. Northwest. So over there. Great. Done. This is a path to a new location, I assume. Yep. Oh, it's daytime in Fantasy Peru with Fantasy Machu Picchu in the distance. I assume that's a comeback in the second half of this zone. South. Is it up here? I'm gonna make the educated guess. Yes, sir. Now, how the hell do I get to you? Really? Okay. This guy. Hey, man. I love that design. It looks so good. It's like a very pissed off pineapple mixed with a Jawa. All right, where's the next one? South. 389 moms south. Is it on that other ridge over there? Son of a biscuit. Find out right now. Boom, 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 boom. It's just straight ahead south, huh? Hope it's not up on top of that cliff. That would be, it would be uncool. That would be so very uncool. Oh, no, it's right there. Okay. More to the south? Okay, that's up there for sure. Okay. Is there a zip zop zoobity zoo? What is that under? Ether currents. I assume it's going to be at this one here. And it's going to be like another... Okay. What is the situation up here? If I'm going to explore, I might as well go this way before I turn this quest in. What these? What these? Yo, shout out to Lilia Rosette for just getting work done. Look at those boys. The way that song ends sounds like another song to me, and I'm not sure what song it is. It's from another video game. It has the exact same ending to it, and I just don't know what that song is. I've been thinking about it the entire time. Is there one over here? Can I at least clear this area? No, that is an up there situation. Okay, well, you know. Where's the quest here? Ah, all right. You, sir, are not corn, and thus I do not care about you. I'm sorry it had to be said. Gorgonzola Supernova? Now that is a Lalafell name. Go on. Give Mama the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have the sack of leaves. Have a sack of top-grade mutton. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobbly. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Bolnock as agreed. A Macarena.
Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments.
Meanwhile, all the other contestants they're already on the next zone. Yes! We finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You were the one who inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand.
Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future.
Wow. Even our little friend here just figured out that they're good at doing their thing. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Oh, little JC's so happy. Like, yup, that's our girl. Hey! Fair trade. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking here. Yeah, all right, I'll take it. I always do. Can you imagine if we dropped? Why are you saying that? Why are you saying it like that? Why are you jinxing this whole operation? Can you imagine? Little JC's like, what? Why would you put that voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby? Don't do that. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. Don't you drop this. Whew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. Get your tools ready, Saddler. We've brought our precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an inspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Gosh. Although I'd sooner aid no Clement but Zoralja, or Zoralja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I'll craft your saddle, Third Promise. Move this here and just do this. Once again, victory achieved. Through the power of friendship and kindness, we've once again done it. We once again saved the world through the power of fair trade and helping others follow their dreams. We've done it. We did it. We did it, everyone. We did it. Great! Stay and wait if you like. I'll have the requisite materials, or I have all the requisites, so it won't take that long. commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste that smooth mezcal already. We did it! The saddle is ours! And to think we started with only 100-pound basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you're going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, Third Promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Yeah! That's so silly. Real quick. All right, we'll check that, and we'll check over here. All right. So far, no little cutie pies. I mean, many little cutie pies, but no, like, people who are actually corn. Hey, team. I made the mistake of startling one and caught a glob of spittle for my trouble. I'm beginning to understand Woklamot's aversion to these animals. Hold on. Can I try this again? Ergen geblurgen, skirgen dirgen. You've been away for some time. I assume trading was productive?
That was pretty close. That was pretty close. That was pretty close.
Let's tell them the good news. It looks like everyone's been pitching in with the alpacas. Oh, forgot Cryle. And you know what? So did everyone else. You've acquired the saddle then, yes? Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring in one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. Why are they playing this music? Stop. Great sunken gods, I did it! Yep. He hardly seems bothered, much less inclined to spit. As if he was completely accepting of Woklamot's touch. That doesn't sound like him at all. That's because of the singular scent in which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. No, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only noticing that now? Uh-oh, our dude's coming around the corner. I see him. Saralja, he's back. Man caught a shiny? Yo, you're not gonna win this. Walk Lamont, you're not gonna win this. You're not gonna win this shit. Just, you know what? This guy caught this. You just don't, you know what? It's not your time. It's not your time. Having done exactly what he set out to do. The alpaca he's brought. Is it just glowing? Or is it just me? Or is it glowing? Bring the ding the ding the dong the ding. I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. How did he manage to snare a prize like that?
Our beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Walklemont.
Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, then Tural can remain at peace.
An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. Tonight is one. The people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand.
Bro, why you like this?
Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tural all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth, they've basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much-needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime.
'Tis true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I've seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind.
The Guardian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone.
This is why Gulul Jaja did not elevate the Momoja. Why he treated all clans with equal respect.
However,
the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliolol, but the star in its entirety. What'd I tell you, villain? I clocked him in the beginning. This is final bad guy material right here. This guy is like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be the bad guy. What? Why?
I need not explain myself to you.
Oh, well done. Oh, wait. Oh, well done. Well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone. It's a Jolly Rancher.
I do not like strawberry Jolly Ranchers.
Well, I do, boss. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Kona. It's like we're not even family. Dude. You can be part of my family. I'm like Fast and Furious over here.
We're all family. All family.
I can never agree with Zeralja. I want Tural to be a land of peace, now and always. And a circus of value. So much of our star has begun to embrace reconciliation and rebuild. And this would-be warlord would thrust us all back into turmoil. We cannot allow that to happen. You know what's interesting? Actually, I'm gonna be quiet. I talked about this yesterday. I think it's really interesting that little JC, and I guess every warrior of light is just kind of chilling, letting this all go down. And I kind of like the idea that if that guy talks shit, we just like slap him. You know? Like what I really want from this expansion is the payoff of being like the person who saved the entire world. I desperately want the villains to be like, and now my evil master plan. And we're like, stop it. He's like, ow! What? Cut it out. I've done this before. It's not cool. Stop it. That's what I really want. I just want to be like, I literally killed gods, bro. Like, you're just a little punk. Cut it out. That's what I really want. Like, cut it out. Zeralja is willing to go to war for his twisted vision of peace. But should he achieve this peace, then what? What kind of idiot thinks the world can be united with war? Even most Guardians have since realized that their conquests were a mistake. Bergen. Don't know why I have to do that to get it. Bergen? A golden alpaca in the flesh. Like this golden city. No, doesn't sound like it. Bergen. I thought them a children's tale. Still rough. Still rough, Cox. Still rough. I'll ponder Zeralja and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the Feet of Gold. I have my saddle. I've practiced how to use it. So lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Orunkanka is southwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Waklamad off on her hunt. I am here for... Oh, no, the drunk accountant's back. You're gonna make me look bad for the... What is this? Extravagant salvaged earring. Extravagant salvaged... What are these from? What is this? What are you giving me? What is this? What is Fine. I trade you 5 Gaja hides and 9 Allegan silver pieces. Fair trade. Fair trade. Fair trade. Why do I have these? Goodbye, drunk accountant. Goodbye. That accountant is drunk. I don't know who they're accounting for, but they're drunk. Before I do that, we'll do the story first. I'm bored burning the sauce. Tell you what. Also, I'm getting my phone blown up by Alex and Mathis. It is national news. Yeah, it is national news. All right, well. Hey, speaking of national news, what are you doing? What you painting? Is this our bit now? Instead of dancing, you're going to paint for me a thing? Because, oh my god. Is this the bit? Is this the bit? You know what? This is a solid bit. This is a solid, you know what? This is a solid bit. I'm going to give you one of these. Trade. That's a solid bit. You know what? The expansions keep changing. The bits keep changing. But the vibe is the exact same. That's so cute. You painted a butterfly, then got a butter... That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty cute. Actually, hold on. While we're here... Coffee farmer? Doo-doo. Oh no, I gotta save the world from birds! Big bird! J'accuse! Save the coffee! Oh, these birds just want the coffee. They don't even give a shit about us.
Like mankind means nothing to us, only coffee.
By the way, Alex got me on one of those. So, you know, for a while I was using a press, right? Alex got me on one of those pour over Chemex things. Oh my God, it's a whole other world. I do like a good press, but woo, that's a fine ass cup of coffee is what it is. Yes, all of them were broken. 32 bicolors. Remind me to come back and do this once I'm in the cool kid zone. Holy shit. There's a drunk accountant. Have I tried Crendor coffee yet? No. Will I? Hell yeah. If Crendor wants to send me some coffee, I'll drink it. How deep do you think this valley is? I glanced over the edge on the way here, but the mist's too thick to even speculate. If it's anything like actual Peru, shocking. Shocking. There are times while going up the mountains in Peru, I was like, yo, if I fall, I'm dead. There were moments where I was like, this is it. If I fall, I'm dead. When we were at Machu Picchu, y'all, I cannot stress this enough. There's a part of Machu Picchu you walk along, like, you can go up and down the stairs and stuff. There's a part on the far left side where you walk along the edge, and there's a rope to hold on to on your right. And on the left is a cliff. And the guy who was leading our tour was like, don't worry, we haven't had anyone fall off in a while. The last person who did, we had to helicopter lift them out of there, but they only broke an arm. And I'm like, what? I was like, brother, what? This is absolutely true. I don't know if I showed you this. I really feel like I have a million times because I cannot stop thinking about how cool it was. But this photo is literally, it looks like I stole it from a magazine, but this is legitimately a photo from when I was in Peru in Machu Picchu. Like, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my entire life. Genuinely, like a life-changing experience. It was gorgeous. Look at this. Hold on. Hold on. That's a real-ass photo I took. That looks like some bootleg. That's a real photo I took. Nice blur. Well, look, there. See? There. It's not blurry now. It gets blurrier the closer it gets to the camera. But that was a real photo. Here's my dad hanging out with locals. He was so happy. Yeah, it was a good time. That was a good time. But yeah, this is literally, look at this. This is literally what it was like. It just looks like this zone. Like, look, it just looks like this zone. It's crazy. It's it's amazing. It was a wonderful time. I've never set foot beyond this point. The valley is said to be home to fiends far more ferocious than spitting alpacas. It does not sound like him at all. Oranganka is a steep and treacherous place, so only those with the head ledger's blessing are permitted to go there. Oh, whoops. Zeroja may have caught his alpaca first, but that doesn't mean Waklamont is out of the running. She can do this. Malbu's right. The least we can do is let Waklamont know we're cheering for her. Okay, sure. I can do this. I know I can. Cheer, Waklamont. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good luck there, Promise!
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Waklamont is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
It was a while.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shitona from Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
Are we gonna... You know what? Game, I'm letting you know right now. If this man's about to speak, and then as he's about to speak, Waklamont comes back, and it's like, oh, hey, I did it, and we don't get to hear what he has to say, I'm gonna lose my damn mind.
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Charlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
Are we here all night? Are we here all night long waiting?
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
I did it.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, third promise.
It's not an expansion if a cat isn't being filled with ether. That's just, I mean, that's just like a thing. There's at least one cat per expansion that wears themselves out, and you're like, oh my god. Fine.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Little JC, the best part about this is he's still just like, I'm on vacation. This is like just a thing I'm doing for fun. This entire adventure is just for fun. He's like, yeah, all right. What else am I gonna do? Alphino was quick to lend a hand with dismantling the tent. Is it to be his new obsession now that he's mastered collecting firewood? Alce is ruthless. We were out here for quite some time, but I'm glad Lamont was able to catch her alpaca, and Ervil choosing to share his story with us was a welcome surprise. Thanks to Alphino and his healing hands, I can actually stand again. Maybe even walk. Walk, Lamont? Lamont had no serious injuries to speak of. However, she had clearly been pushed to the very limits of endurance. I spoke too much. If Lamont is up to it, we should be heading back to Tobli. I'm so relieved the third promise came back to us safely! And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be easy enough. This will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Even. I want... What do I want? 7... 2... Alright. I just need more green. Lamont still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Mate tea! I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. Alpaca. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. There they go. Hey, cool kid party.
It's a cool kid party. Oh, yes, a cool kid party.
Actually, let me do this. Now, they said it was Mom's to the south, eh? There it is. Bing bong. Yo, look at them all. Can I get this area right here? No, that's a cliff. That's a cliff. Although, what is that over there? Ah, yes, Toolie Chews. That's a Toolie Chew, dude. Oh, hey, look at us. Southwest, so it's over there? Maybe up there. But what is this? Oh, uh-oh, it's Mad Magooey. Gotta watch out for that guy. Oh, is this the place I found earlier that's like a secret spring? I think I remember and recall this. From the media tour. Yeah, it's a little fancy spring where you can hang out. Yep. Yep, with 3 catmen. Wait, no! Why did I sit there? Little JC, why did you choose to sit there? What was the thought process? You know what? I'm just gonna... Little JC, he nasty like that. He little tiny freak. I'm not even gonna question it. Mom's to the west. So in theory, it could be right over here, right? Nope, it's up there. Oh, son of a bitch. All right. Boom, boom, boom. That guy tried to hit me with spells and things? What a dick. Alright, so the lesson I've learned here is that my corn boy is not in this zone yet. But one day I'll find him. Oh, great corn servant, let me assist in your corniness, so that you may give everyone your delicious corn cob. I assume it's going to pop up after this quest chain is done. Oh, great corn servant, you are the best. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. Well, Clement can't be that far behind. That old tea. Oh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already. I see you become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Seems like a pretty chill dude. I mean, it's not glowing gold, but like, what is? I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it. Uh-oh. Yes, we did it. Just gonna put that there and done. Through the power of friendship. Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zoralja did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They're elusive solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured. thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tural, in the time when the mountain giants, the Yokhui, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts and food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, I hear grandfather tell it. Then long came the young Gulul Jalja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. That's clearly a bunny back behind the hand, but I thought maybe that was going to be Galuf, and I was very excited. Anyway. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yokhui in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Gul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gulul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu from the Yokhui's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and promised he'd take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So it was that a few words from Gulul Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard the Bon Papa Forge of the Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know it, but Gul Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures? Well, an ordinary one was the best I could manage. Hey, that feat required no more than that, third promise. You brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Yeah, he's sitting right there. Don't talk about him badly. Look at him. Bablu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me.
Hey, you're not so bad. I'm not going to spit on you.
Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, but also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your siblings could have achieved the same result. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that in this quest to become the new Dawn Servant and rule over all of Tuliolal and Tural, that maybe, just maybe, it isn't about completing the objectives, but about becoming one with the people and learning about them and discovering that friendship and following your dreams really is the main objective of this story, and any other version of that is actually a lie, and the real lesson to learn here is that you should follow your dreams, and by following your dreams you can really find happiness, and that there needs to be someone out there to help people follow their dream. Like, that'd be so crazy if that was the moral of this adventure we're on. That would be so, and it'd be crazy if little JC was helping what? Oh shit, is little JC? Hold on. Is this really what's happening? Is this the story? Is this what's happening? Oh my god. Is this two Luffys? Double the Luffy, double the fun. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. Here you go, it's a Jolly Rancher. Put it in the tablet. Where are you keeping these giant stone tablets? They gotta be heavy after a while, unless they're clay. 5 more to go. You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wok Lamont. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could say, ever even say. Totally, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me and love every moment caring for alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide, yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to see you found your calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobly. I'll make a circus of values. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Huac Tui. That's the only joke I'm going to make of that, and it's never happening again. They once ruled over far more than just Urkapacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Tural and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yakui have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. That's true, that's true. Little JC's like, you kidding me? I gotta walk up that, bro? Come on, little legs. Oh, Kryl, I have a question I've been meaning to ask, and since we finished with the feet, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes! Pieces like it first became fashionable in Tural around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago? Right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, Mablu? Yeah! Right then. That's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Tural and plan our next move. Is it time for a dungeon? Because it seems like it's time for a dungeon. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become the Dawn Servant. So make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. Believe it. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zoralja's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansion and ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wacklamat. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. And fade to black. Oh no! Pan up! And fade to black. I expected as much from the moment I saw him, but winning that contest against Zoralja will not be easy. The Yokhui once ruled the entirety of Tural. I'm curious to see what's become of them. That makes 2 out of the 7 keystones. So far, so good. I never dared hope we would find a lead for this earring mysterious mystery so quickly. I'm just concerned about the corn. It feels good to have a feat of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Zoralja and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong or wise like my brothers. To be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand there carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to Shibalyev T. Right. Where's my corn? Oh yeah, the quest just opened up. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Big time plays. Hello, corn? Are you here? Hello, corn? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, let's go! Hello, great corn servant.
Well, if it isn't my dear friend from Tuliolal, I do hope your days, as well as your stomach, have been full of merriment and cheer since last we met. Glad to hear it. I was just passing through when a faint rumbling caught my attention. The unmistakable sound of a belly in need. How fortuitous that fate would also guide you here. Might I impose upon you to help me once more? If you will lend an ear to the poor boy's troubles, I can determine how best to lend an ear of my own.
Corn servant! Woo, 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 woo! Aw, he's peckish.
Here he is. He seems awfully distraught. A hunk of his usual chipper self, I'm sure.
If you come for business, I'm afraid I'm much too tired right now. It's strange, really, no matter how much I sleep or try to sleep, I suppose, it never seems to be enough. And despite the weird grumbling in my stomach, I have no appetite.
I recognize a lover of corn when I see one. The problem, I believe, is that he eats only corn. He is exhibiting clear signs of malnourishment from lack of a well-balanced diet. Though my dominion is only over that which is corn and kernel, there may be yet a way I can help him. Prepared with lime water, my corn can be enriched with additional nutrients. Behold, a rich and creamy corn soup. Surely this will remedy what ails him.
That soup will help me feel better? Oh, a corn soup! It really is the best of foods. I can't get enough of it. I never thought eating only corn would be bad for me, but there's no denying how terrible I've been feeling lately. I suppose I'll need to be more creative with my corn cooking. Thanks for this. You've given me so much to think about.
Nothing like a nice warm corn soup to warm the belly and the heart. Let this be a reminder, my friend. It is possible to have too much of a good thing, even corn. But in moderation, together with other herbs, spices, and flavorings, you can enjoy a cornucopia of delectable delights. I believe our work here is done. But know that where there are those in need of sustenance, I will be there. Fare thee well.
Goodbye, corn servant. Goodbye. Goodbye. We love you. That man's a hero. That man is a hero. I'm going to assume that these over here are quests to, rubbing his hands together. Oh boy. Hey, I recognize you. You're little, yes? I've heard about you, companion to the third promise, a most dependable individual. The name's Nopely, and I'll have you know I'm a merchant blessed by fortune, if I do say so myself. Indeed, I believe our meeting today is no chance encounter, but the hands of fate guiding us for one singular purpose, to exchange the exchange of invaluable items at an unbelievable price. Sure. If I could direct your attention in just a moment, I've got crystals. They're exceedingly rare, precious, corrupted crystals. Let me tell you something. I come from a place where those things are everywhere. They're just everywhere. They are literally... like, it's just, we got so many of those damn things. Like, it's not even valuable to me. It's just not, like, this isn't... Beautiful, aren't they? They're extracted from remote regions of Eorzea and shine with a brilliant orange hue. Quite unlike your run-of-the-mill crystals, no? For you, I'm willing to offer them for the low, low price of 1 pel. In the millions column. Right. It's not highway robbery. Nope. Sorry, I clearly misheard you. Sounded like you said 1 million? Well, for such a low price, I'd be a fool to refuse. Man, I really want to see what happens if I press 3. I really want to know what happens. All right, let's do it. His smile. You say that, but I don't see you reaching for your coin purse. Strange. Considering how much it sent me back to purchase them, the price I'm offering should be perfectly reasonable. Just to be certain, these crystals are considered priceless treasures in Eorzea, right? Dude, no. My dude, no. Let me see if I'm getting this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, but they're also highly volatile? And in the past, you once used such crystals together with an elemental converter to battle with powerful entities you called primals? What's more, you kept them in a warded container at all times to protect against the deleterious effects? All which is to say, no practical use for such crystal has been discovered, meaning no one with sense would even ever bother to mine them. The peddler who sold the crystals to me never mentioned a word of this. He claimed they're extremely rare in Eorzea, which is why I decided to purchase them in the first place. even at the exorbitant price he offered. Naturally, I believed him, having never seen crystals of their like. Could you blame me? But if they really have no use... Have I, nobly lucky, been swindled? Well, at the very least, I was able to learn about the crystal's true nature before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. At any rate, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this little? I need someone I can trust, and that you'd be willing to share truth with me says a lot. I was snarky there for a little bit. No need to answer right away. Give it some thought. If you've no interest, you're free to be on your way. If you decide to assist me, however, I'll be here waiting. You're willing to help then? Wonderful! You truly are a kind-hearted soul. Before I go and confront the merchant who sold me the crystals, I'd like to look into potential uses for them in Tural. For instance, crystals are high demand on Turali mages who make extensive use of them in their rituals. And I just so happen to know a spellcaster among Stilregard. I'd like you to speak with them about the corrupted crystals, gauge their interest on purchasing them. Okay, cool. Done. Easy. Done. Here's the thing. There is a weapon. There's a white mage weapon. I'm not sure which relic it is. But there's a white mage weapon that literally has a corrupted crystal at the top of it. Hopefully you in chat know what I'm talking about. But there definitely is one. It looks really cool. I wish I had it. I don't.
Huh? I don't know the first thing about crystals. I'm not an artisan nor a mage.
It's a Eureka weapon? That sounds right.
Unusual crystals? Not interested. I prefer to keep my distance from peculiarities.
Solid voice, Cox. Solid voice work. Oh, you mean this guy who literally looks like a mage? Intriguing. I've never heard of these corrupted crystals. As a practitioner of the arcane arts, I'll not deny they pique my curiosity. But I'm afraid I've no interest in purchasing them. If they're as volatile as you say, there's little to be done with crystals whose very nature can change on a whim. It's called the Rose Cuvette. Corvert? Carvert? I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. I'm a stupid idiot. So even the mage was not interested? Nevertheless, thank you for speaking with them on my behalf. It seems you're right. These crystals are really worthless. I may be unable to make back what I've lost, but there's still one thing I can do. Little, I wish to stop that pernicious peddler from continuing his crooked ways. Will you help me? This is revenge? What a relief. Allow me to offer you a small token of my thanks. Nice. All right, I'll come back later. Idiot. I got what I wanted. What a dummy. Oh, thank goodness, a capable-looking traveler. Please, I need your help. My caravan was attacked by beasts. I had a bodyguard, a young Malmoja mercenary, but he could barely fend for himself, let alone me. He somehow managed to throw me over his shoulder and carry me all the way here. No sooner did my feet touch the ground than he ran back into the jaws of death. Damned if I can figure out why. Injured as he was, I don't like his chances. Please go save his ass. Oh, okay. I'll do it. Silver Lobo. Wah, 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 wah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just AoE everything.
I can hardly believe my eyes. You felled those bloodthirsty beasts with such ease. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you for saving me. As a mercenary for hire, I'm ashamed such help was even necessary. So the merchant sent you, did she? The attack in the caravan saw her wares scattered all over. I figured the least I could do was retrieve as much as I could. Thanks for your timely rescue. I can do just that. No need for you to stay with me, friend.
You sure? There's like a lot of animals here. All right. Sheesh. Don't tell me twice. Vroom. Oh, I thought I was going to make it. Hey, let's go. Big plays, big plays. Well, so we're leaving it safe. Malmajah take considerable pride in their trade to mercenaries. Right. I've heard tell that some Malmajah travel across the salt to make a name for themselves. They did not. I brutally murdered all of them. That's so funny to me. That's like, everyone here's like, I heard about this really cool group of people that traveled across the water and like, they were badasses. I'm like, I killed them all in a level 50 dungeon. Every single one of them dead. I murdered them all. I'm not heartless, however. He saved my life and risked his own to reclaim my wares. There's much to consider. But however, treating his wounds must come first. Yeah. Back to Tural. Well, it's kind of cute. You can kind of see it in the background if there wasn't fog. If there wasn't just a shit ton of fog, you can kind of see stuff in the background. That's neat. I have no preference in where you send me. Hey. Hey, solid name. Solid name. I've heard there are hot springs in Urkapacha. Mayhap, time permitting? I've not forgotten our obligations to work them up, of course. Having immersed ourselves in the culture of others, though, my anticipation for the new experiences this adventure will bring us has only grown. Neither Kona or Bakul Jaja appear to be in Uwachinpelu. I imagine they're around somewhere, making progress even as we are. Yet, in a contest like this one, it is only a matter of time until the claimants are pitted against each other in direct competition. The Pelu remind me of Lalafell, never letting their size slow them down or hold them back. They move at their own pace, making their textiles and mezcal and raise alpacas to bear them to market. Idle musings aside, we made a good start with these challenges. Hopefully we can keep up. What you trying to say about Lalafells, Alice? What you trying to say? What you trying? Say some shit. Say some shit. Say some shit, girl. Just say some shit. Just say some shit. A golden alpaca. Alone? Okay. A golden alpaca. What is this voice? Alone. I may have tried to track the beast myself. Traveling with such a large and diverse group is unfamiliar to me. If she could see me now. Oof. Erinville, what if you sat the rest of this expansion out so I never have to do this voice again? You're a fine character, but like, for my sake, What if he just sat there and looked pretty for the internet for a while and just didn't come along on the adventures? Look at us! The contest has barely begun, and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. That's a rabbit. We've now won keystones from both the Feet of Reeds and the Feet of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Golujaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the Giants next. Like Cryo said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of Yokhui is in the upper reaches of Urkapacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kozamauka. This route will take us close to Moblin Village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we'll call the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Right, I saw that. Bring back Kermit? Okay, bring back Kermitville. The flight of Rewingless, the great stars leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we going to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. What the fuck is this voice? Until it's ready, you could rest in the cabins or see more of the city, whichever you prefer. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination? Of course. What will you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it. Okay, bye everyone. I need to get my axe repaired. You haven't used it once. I nicked the blade. Oh, that's true. When I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That's true, you did. That reminds me. Never got around to introducing you to Robley, did I? He's the man in charge of what you makey. And a good person to know. Want to come along? Sure, yeah. Let's go then! Also, your axe is less of an axe and more like just some spiky bones, but like, you know, whatever. Oh, the people are here. Ready? The markets of what you makey are to the east on the other side of Bayside Bevy. Do. Yo, do you think everyone else knows that I'm running with the hero of this story? Are they jealous? Do you think they're jealous? Bitch! Sudden death roulette all open. Oh boy. Here we go. Big plays, big plays, big plays. No plus, so this should be easy. Never mind, there is a plus. Never mind. Never mind about. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Boop boop beep beep bop 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 beep boop boop bop 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 beep boop boop bop beep. Ding dong! Give me a card. Give me a card! Give me a card! Give me a card! Give me a card! Come on, give me a card! Boom, 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 boom. Is it a Palu? Is the Palu gonna be the card? Wah, 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 wah. Really, it's order is the way we're doing this? Ain't that a bag of weens? Okay. I think technically, no matter what, I'm about to win this. Hey, 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 hey. There we go. Quit. Thanks, dude. Nice. Auntie's Tacos? This is Auntie's Tacos. Named for the owner, the lovely Tisol. If you're after the best tacos in Tural, this place sits at the top of FFXIV. Sure.
You say that, Third Promise, but you only ever eat old Brook Ivil's food. Come and buy mine for a change.
Sorry, Tisol. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'll stop. I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. What you got? What you got? We got 3 types of prepackaged drink. I assume that's prepackaged salsa. This man's selling salsas? Hold on. Can I get back there? It looks like that's some aqua fresca back there. What's this man? What are they doing? What's he selling? He's got meats on skewers. That's good. That's good. He's got tacos. Oh, no. That's the salsa. Oh, my God. He got chips. I think those are supposed to be chips. Hey, can these chips be the new... Can these chips be the new grapes? I would love it if these were... Can these chips be the new grapes? Because it just looks like a bowl of corn. My, the Third Promise. How might I assist you this fine morning? Well met, Rupley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Tural's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question. 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Little, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought him here to meet you, actually. Thought he might have reason to visit what you makey sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rupley, humble representative, even, of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Little. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before. Little JC flashing all the way back to the boat at the beginning. A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over? Oh, I remember. I spoke to him too. Fonjintain? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Ropley just called out half the internet. Out with it then! Why are you here? That is to say... And we're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I say we go ask. Let me know by link pearl if you find him first. Realizing that a lot of this I just don't have access to yet, and I'm like, what if I did though? What if I did though? If only I had the ability to... Knowing this game, they're usually on the outside. Yep. You were conversing with Master Ropley. But wait, we've met before, haven't we, on the ship? You found him? Good, I'll be right there. Why'd you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? Oh, I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. Oh, you're too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tural, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jeweler and maker at all of Uldal, even. That means aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all my confidence. Oh, crippling doubt has possessed me. Any veneer bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find fresh beginning on new shores. Yet as you witness, I lack the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. All right, then. You offered a morsel, then served as a full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experienced my predicament of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Well, when you put it that way, we don't need a flashback for this. I am well aware. No flashback necessary. Not me. I'm Waktalmat, third promise of Tural, daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course. I remember the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Never, not once. Nope, little JC. Never happened. Whoa! You can't measure your worth by the success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft, as he did. Perhaps I will give it one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. What is truly important? What is truly important? Lessons are being learned here. We're learning lessons. Whoop, almost ran past you. Oh, sorry, Little. I didn't mean to ignore you. Yes, I'm glad to see Fonjetaine is giving himself another chance. Ooh, I got meat out of that? Where did the meat come from? Oh my god. Okay. I can't help but wonder if Fonjetaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually going to talk with Ropley. You can do this, Fontaine. That's kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my early behavior. My name is Fontaine, and I'm a goldsmith from Uldar in faraway Osia. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here and want you makey. If you will have me, I only ask for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work? Consider yourself hired. What you makey is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes. Yes, of course. I must thank you both for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were! Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much-needed self-reflection. I keep forgetting the cats do this. It always looks weird to me, and then I'm like, oh yeah, no, because the ears are up here. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Great. Oh, I forgot to do the Kermit voice. Damn. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Ropley? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of what you makey artisan. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Onto my back it goes. Well, good luck to you, Fontaine. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Or talk you out of it. As for us, we should head to the harbor. I wouldn't want to keep Aaronville waiting. Okay, let's go. Magnets, how do they work? Well enough to hold up a backpack thing. That's actually an axe. Was Colin here? I heard someone mention Colin. Colin's the best. What a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. Our boy Alphino. Colin's doing Praetorium? Oh, Lord. I still think it's so funny that Colin isn't even at Colin yet. That shit's hilarious to me.